Guitars. Guitars are made out of wood. You probably knew that. Well, many. Some are made out of airplane parts and other things. But the types of woods that people use for building guitars are very varied, really widely varied, and create different sounds. There are guitars that sound like they're... anyway, the main sound you get out of a guitar is a combination of all kinds of things, and just one of those elements is the wood that it's built out of. And this includes all the parts of the guitar. On the guitar you have the top, which is the piece of wood that you see right here with the hole in it, and then you have the back and sides that are the box that amplify the sound. So the first thing is you have to understand a little bit about the jobs of those two pieces of wood. Now those are the main ones that apply to what's going on with the guitar. But even the type of wood that the fingerboard is made out of, and the bridge and the neck, all have something to do with it. So the main types of woods that you see on a guitar are, the top is usually made out of some kind of spruce or cedar or a relatively soft wood that has smooth, even grain that can vibrate nicely together. So you'll see lots of different kinds of spruce: Sitka spruce, Engelmann spruce, German spruce, Italian spruce, red spruce, also known as Adirondack. All of those impart a slightly different quality to the top and can even be determined, or can have a lot to do with the style of music you're trying to play. If you want to play bluegrass guitar, you might want the Adirondack top on a dreadnought guitar with Brazilian rosewood back and sides, for example. So there really is a lot to decide in with what you're looking for in a guitar. The back and sides are typically made out of a harder wood than that, because their job is not to transfer sound but to reflect sound. So the back and sides of a guitar have to be harder so that the sound bounces off of it and really creates a sound chamber. So the hardwoods that are typically used for that over the years have been Brazilian rosewood, Indian rosewood. So these are two, they're related, but nowadays not too much is put out. People are not using Brazilian rosewood as much because it's very expensive. Since the late 60s, it's been an endangered species, and so getting into a whole different subject there. But Indian rosewood is a great solid wood for guitars, as are woods from the mahogany family. Mahogany, of course, from the Philippines, and then koa from Hawaii is also a great hardwood for the back and sides. So again, each of those combined with different types of wood for the top create different sounds. Necks on guitars are usually made out of mahogany or occasionally maple, but it has to be a hardwood that's very stable as well. And then fingerboards are usually made out of ebony or rosewood, along with the saddle, the bridge, made out of ebony or rosewood. And a lot of times that's more of a cosmetic matching, just so that they stay together. So all the different woods that are used in guitar building have their own characteristics, and you just have to play hundreds, if not thousands, of guitars to get a real feel for what kind of sound I get from a combination of Italian spruce and Indian rosewood, or Engelmann spruce and koa. Or in the case of my guitar here, built by Ed Claxton, this is a koa back and sides with a German spruce top. And that just happens to be a sound that I am very fond of. So, got to do your own research and talk to builders and look for just the sound you're looking for is out there and can be put together by lots of great builders with lots of great wood, and the journey is a lot of fun. So, enjoy checking out woods.